This is the Spider Lily armor set, and it is absolutely amazing. It might be one of my favorite armor sets that you can get right at the beginning of the game, and it's amazing for a couple of different reasons. Now, one of the reasons this is absolutely amazing is because it has a moderate chance to cause enemies to drop throwable weapons. And at the beginning of the fight, this can be incredibly useful to take down multiple enemies incredibly fast. These throwable weapons can one-shot most enemies, and if you have a lot of them falling on the ground, you can take out a ton of enemies very quickly. This also comes in super handy if you are fighting a boss at the same time with a bunch of enemies around, because then you can either use the throwable weapons to target the extra enemies or use them all to take down the main boss itself. Now, this armor does have two more perks on it, and they're both involved around staggered damage. When you're using melee weapons, it's going to moderately increase the amount of stagger damage you inflict, which means it's going to be much easier to be able to stagger your enemies. And then there's also a moderate chance for you to do an AoE stagger damage when you do stagger an enemy, which means you can kind of just chain this around and be able to stun people very quickly. Now, you can actually combine this with some really good charms as well to boost all of these effects. Now, you can use the Takezo's charm of bold deflection. When fully leveled up, pairing inflicts a major amount of additional stagger damage. And since you're using a melee weapon, this will tie in with the armor as well. Now, since we're going to be staggering enemies, if you use the charm of confident strikes and you level it up to level 3, you can have a major chance to gain 1 spirit when staggering an enemy with the katana. Now, unfortunately, this does only work with the katana, but the katana is also really good at stunning. Now, if you want a little bit of health regen, you can also tie in the Takezo's charm of bracing victory, so killing a staggered enemy earns a minor amount of health. It's not huge, but it's still a nice little bonus. Now, there is an additional charm that you can use for dropping weapons. It's the charm of the swift reward. This one allows, when doing a standoff, enemies defeated have a minor chance to drop throwable weapons. So this ties in with the armor as well. And if you can kill 2 people during a standoff, they both drop weapons, then you can take 2 more people out after that, and it's just a really good combo. Now, to be able to get the Spider Lily armor, if you head from home, you can head up north to this river right here, follow the river going east, and then you're going to see this road right about here. Follow this road all the way south. There's a couple little fun things that you can get on the way. There's a Whispering Woods fox den here, and there's actually a little bounty that you might run into along this road. Look out for a body basically lying on a rock. But keep running south until this spot right here, the Mysterious Gate. When you approach the gate, you're going to have the storyteller come up. He's going to tell you a little story of the background of this area, and then after which you can now start exploring the area beyond. This is going to require you to find 4 keys to unlock the main gate, and thankfully all 4 keys are relatively straightforward to be able to find. Okay, those are very clearly 4 locations that we need to find. What if we peek through? Oh! Well, it's not a yokai. Well, that's the pagoda. So maybe there's a key over here. I'm assuming those are like hinting to locations for us to find each of the keys. Oh, there we go. That was easy to find. All right, if I was a cave in a very spooky area, where would I be? I'd be further into the spooky stuff for sure. Surely. Oh, that definitely looks like it's leading to a cave. There's 3 people here. If we stand off, there's more than 3 people. Hello. Well, that's nice. So this is the graveyard, not the cave. 2 keys down, 2 to go. It was a maze. Where would I be? Also need a cave too. All right, I bet that's a maze. Probably a bamboo maze, right? On the left. Ooh, there's people getting murdered over here. And I think this is going to be the cave. There's a dead dude right in front of it. Always a good sign.
Who's there?
Oh, you're not dead. Not the anguishing... Oh, what is this? Oh, it's probably like family cave drawings. Oh, no.
These drawings are by a child.
Oh, that's sad. So from the cave, I believe the maze was in this little bamboo area over here. All the other ones were pretty straightforward, but a maze it's always amazing. Pretty straightforward so far. What do we got going on here? Oh, there's one of the bamboo stands. Misty Valley Bamboo Strike. We got left, front, and right. There's flowers on the right, so I'm assuming this is a whole spider lily thing. I'm assuming these are spider lilies, so we're just gonna follow these. I don't like this. Did we win? Did that just reset us? Oh, we got a bamboo thing on here now. Oh, wait. We have spider lilies right here. Okay, so we just basically keep looking for the path with the spider lilies. And we just cannot take a path that doesn't have them. And I'm assuming we just have to fill up the bamboo? All right, there's another one here. Let's follow this. Oh, nice. We only had to do it 3 times. Okay, that's not bad. That's not even a maze. Now, once you have all 4 keys, you're going to head back to the main gate. You're going to open it up, and you're going to explore in the area ahead until you find the Spider Lily General. You are going to have to fight and defeat him, so make sure you have your spirit rested before you engage in this fight, or at least have some sake. But once you defeat the general, you'll be able to continue through, all the fog will be lifted, and if you go to the very end, your Spider Lily armor will be waiting for you at the very end. Now, there are 2 different color versions of this armor. If you want the purple version that I have, now there are 2 colors for this armor. If you want the purple version that I have, once you get the armor, you can head north from the mysterious gate and travel over to this inn right here. There's going to be an armorer that you can go to, and that armor is going to be right here, and you can pick up the die here while also upgrading your armor at the same time, if you happen to have all the resources that you need. And it's not really expensive to upgrade either. Now, to get Takezo's Charm of Bold Deflection, from this inn, you can actually just head west, and you're going to head to this location right here. This is actually one of the dueling trees. Now, you are going to have to squeeze through this little rocky pass, and then follow the path all the way up, and you'll find the Ronin standing right under the tree. Now, to be able to get Takezo's Charm of Bracing Victory, from the inn, you can head east, and then you're going to head south down to this location right here for another dueling tree. Once you get here, if you pass the dueling tree, you're going to see a waterfall on your right, and he's just going to be hiding in this little nook on the other side of the waterfall. Now, one of the first times that you set up a camp, you're going to be greeted with a vendor, and this vendor will actually have the Charm of Confident Strikes for you to be able to buy. And quite frankly, I really like this one, so I'm using this in this build as well.